You have certain areas in Westminster Abbey that's all to do with royal protocol. Politicians all sit in one area, foreign royals are all sat in one area, the members of the royal family were all sat together in another. 6 Famous people and non-famous people are treated the same. One thing you can't do at a royal wedding is turn up after the Queen, as she will always be the second to last person to arrive after the bride. It was quite clear at the wedding that no matter if you were the Sultan of Brunei or a guy who's been at Sandhurst with William, or a big Hollywood star, everyone got there early. I think for someone like Sir Elton John, who is normally one to be the center of attention, it was probably quite humbling. The whole of Westminster Abbey fell completely silent when Kate made her entrance. Everyone was sat in the same sort of seats. You can have one of the world's richest men sitting there in the same fold-out chair that Joe Bloggs was in, which was a nice touch. Getty 7 There's a fair bit of waiting around. The wait for Kate's arrival felt like forever. We got there earlier than most people. In fairness, we were probably there for 2 hours before she arrived. The other guests were probably waiting for around an hour. 8 Formality and tradition are everything. William and Kate had a vast guest list thrust upon them by the Foreign and Commonwealth Office to avoid any diplomatic issues with people being snubbed. The other guests were probably waiting for around an hour. When you boil it down, in terms of their actual friends, they probably only had a couple of hundred, including workmates mixed in with 1,000 other people. You can't compare it to any other wedding. Getty 10 It's debatable how much of the day is about the couple. William and Kate did look very happy. It was very obvious that while they had to go by protocol, absolutely everything they physically could have done to put their own stamp on the day, they did. I think the trees inside Westminster Abbey were Kate's touch. You could see the little touches that were important to the bride and groom on a day that really wasn't theirs, it was everybody's. That's probably one of the things about royal weddings. Getty advertisement. Continue reading. BELOW11 Every royal wedding is different. He would say that Harry's wedding would probably be very different from William's. William is the heir to the throne, so it was a big national occasion. Harry will want to do everything he can to avoid that. William would have loved to avoid that, but obviously he couldn't. I think the trees inside Westminster Abbey were Kate's touch. Harry's will be really interesting to see where they choose on the scale of it. I'd be surprised if it's not televised. I think they'll have to do that compromise. It could be on a par with William and Kate's as a television event because Harry's popularity spans the globe. I hope I get invited to that one. That would be nice.